And we are back for some more Dead Space. Well, did you think I was going to go away for a couple months or something? Nope, we're back. And we are now going to go ahead. The ship should be up here somewhere.
I'm going to dock the shuttle. Got to be careful now. Careful.
He clipped the door. He went through the door. Oh, Dead Space. Why? Now, Dr.
I'm
Kine.
bringing the shuttle down now. The automated loading controls aren't responding. You'll have to shut down gravity in the hangar bay, and then manually bring the marker directly beneath the shuttle.
It's a pretty cool shuttle, isn't it? Like, a lot of... You know, it's clearly dated. The game, you know, isn't Star Citizen, but the actual silhouette is awesome, with the clearly large field of view there, and these, like, pillars reaching up and down, which I think actually clamp on the stuff. Love it. Love it. I love these things, too, in here, that gravitationalize towards things. Anyway, like he said, Dr. Kine is requesting that we go ahead and shut off gravity. I'm just going down this long walkway admiring the bloody place. Also, we should have some wreckage of our ship about, shouldn't we? No? There it is. It's jetted forward into a wall now. Let's assume that happened when the... Because I think it was still just laying about after the explosions that made it unflyable. I think. Let's just assume it moved when the Valiant crashed into us. Alright, we gotta go up to the control room now. Forgive my camera swiveling all about. Oh, I guess we don't have to go all the way up there yet.
Entering zero gravity.
Releasing monsters. Oh, I never fully realized that there was glass up here. How? I must have realized it before and just forgotten. Oh, I love it. Look at that. You can tell the background's just a 2D thing with the stars on it, but... Gosh darn it, that does ruin it actually pretty badly. But let's ignoring that. It's, ignoring that, which is really hard to do, because it feels like we're just in a big sphere. Like a upside-down snow globe. But it's cool that you can't actually see parts of the ship out there. They would have been better off with that thing not even moving, I think. Okie dokie. Maybe not. Because it is pretty cool, the idea that it would give you a sense of motion. Alright, yeah, the back of the ship looks pretty burned up. See, that's what I was waiting for. There you are, you prick. Come on, show me your little tendrils, you pricky. There we go, thank you very much. I love the way Isaac runs in 0G. Oh my god, bad things chasing! Sorry, I love it. Wow, there's a lot of these buggers, eh? Man, if you'd all just kindly sit still, reveal your phalanges, and I could take your phalanges out. That would be fantastic. I missed. Backwards run, backwards run. I missed, and I got hit. He didn't miss. Of course, he is mega wide pew pew powers. There we go. And luckily, most of these appear to be dropping their loot right where they get shot. I thought he fell. I'm like, how can he fall? Gravity's off. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Sorted. Look at you split. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, look at that thing. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Just mind-boggling. Alright, following the line. Apparently to around there. Let's just get down there, shall we? I think there's some more baddies we gotta deal with, but considering we managed to fight them up there, probably made things a little bit easier. Let's also heal up once. There we go. Awesome. Coolio. Let's go ahead and start moving stuff, because of course the manual loading system's offline. Oh, also we have to remember to get ping. Shall we go get ping? Next time we piss aliens off, maybe we'll go get ping. I love that. We're moving this and it's just bumping all this stuff in 0G and tossing it about. The USG Ishimura. What an on-site scene. Everything floating. Look at this. Admit it, you want one. You want one sitting on your desk, glowing gently. Alright, we gotta turn this thing. Now we have to get it all the way over to the other pad. Why didn't you land on this pad? You're just making my life harder for me. Then again, he isn't the most experienced pilot. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Hip, hip, hop. There we are. And it's not directly in the middle of it. It's slid off a little bit. Actually, I don't think we can rotate it while it's on there. We have to move it off. Off. There we go. Sound cues for everything. Groovy. That spawn any enemies? No. Okay, let's move it back. Oh, no sound cue, huh? Now that was the sound something, wasn't it? Yep. This beast, there you are. Show your face. Ugh. Yarg! That's something that always happens in games. The smoke in the distance, like when I hit things, the smoke is glowing. There we go. You see it was all sorts of glowy there. That always happens in games. A lot of times with fog, too, where the fog is basically really bright in distance, which happens in real life when the fog just basically washes everything out. But I don't think in a very dark area, the fog's not really going to light up the farther it gets. The more it's going to fade into darkness, or it'll glow very, very gently. I suspect. I don't know. We don't get too much fog and float, but it doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, that worked. It doesn't exactly make sense. That fog's going to be glowing super bright when you're in a very dark area. Or smoke is going to be glowing, especially like that. But hey, old game, like I said, some of the poly counts really start letting it down. Okay, before we drag this the rest of the way over, I'm going to go ahead and we'll switch this really quick so it's just the right way around. And then we're going to go grab ping because, you know, there's always ping. So I think the best way to grab ping is just jump up to the USG Ishimura side. Okay, fine, we'll jump straight up. Okay, fine, we'll jump straight over here. Floating through the space. Shadow scared me. And then I think that's ping right there, isn't it? Yes, it is. There is always ping. Hello, ping. How are you doing today? So it even says ping on it. It's wrapped around the front. Ping. Yeah, Isaac was shaking his head, yeah. We got ping. Alright, let's go ahead, get back down there and finish this. There's some explosive canisters there we could of course use to drive out our enemies and defeat them, but we did not do that. No, we used the plasma cutter, because that's what a real engineer does. A real space engineer. Like Isaac Clarke. Come on, bloody hell, man. He's actually a ship engineer, not necessarily a space engineer, I believe. Anyway, load that on there we go, and push it the rest of the way. Get on there quick, bud! Come on! Uh-oh, not in time. Didn't make it in time. Hey, guess what? Hey, up, my lads! Hey, up, my lads! It is better to have loved than lost. Hey! Oh, that didn't do it. That did it, though. Than never to have loved at all. Alrighty, that was easy peasy, wasn't it? And up it goes. I've never actually looked at the cargo doors, so actually,
it's in
maybe I don't want to.
Still having trouble with these damn loading controls. Isaac, restore gravity to the room. I should be able to load the marker then.
Ooh, I can't see it. Alright, let's hop up there. On the big screen. It'd be crazy if it spooked you. You know, something happened on the screen. Like Nicole screaming. That's more of a Dead Space 2 thing. Alright, let's hit our button. All that stuff falls down, which is pretty cool. I spam my head way too far. There we go, open doors. 782.
It's on board. Please come and join me. Together we can stop this hive mind. We can end this nightmare, at last.
What I want to know is there's a question I have here. And it's how. How? When? How and when?
Over here! Hurry! There's no time to waste, we must do it!
That's what I want to know. How and when did she get on a gosh darn ship?
Wait. Amelia. Where are you going?
I feel so horribly sorry for him. Don't worry, he should be with Amelia now. Jesus, is everybody gonna just hit the door?
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't let him go through with it. I suppose I should thank you for finding the marker. We even managed without help from the USM Valor. Thank you for helping me find him, by the way. My department's been looking for this place for a long time. See what kind didn't know us? It was the government's mess to begin with. This whole planet is one big experiment. The marker, this divine relic, made by man. They reverse engineered it a couple of hundred years ago from the real marker, a true alien artifact recovered on Earth. They dug it up, studied it, and they made it their own. Then they brought it to Aegis 7 and activated it. And you've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. They sealed the system, and no one would have been the wiser. But then the CEC blunders in and starts tearing the planet apart. The experiment was still alive. Kine was right about the hive mind. The marker would contain it, but that doesn't matter now, does it? I have the marker, and this entire system can go to hell. For what it's worth, you did a great job, Isaac. See you around. Or maybe not.
I've always...
Isaac, Nicole, I need you to help me. Help us. Now. I'm in the flight control room. Please, Isaac, hurry. Please. I love you.
So I've never fully paid attention to Miss Trady Pants' full description of everything. Forgive me, Dr. Kine. Oh, I feel so bad. And his eyes popped open. That was actually horrifying. That... I feel so bad for Dr. Kine. I like Dr. Kine. He was awesome. It's so sad that his ghost girlfriend's sort of walking away. But of course, well, they're all in the hive mind now, aren't they? Or in the afterlife, or whatever you personally believe. Alrighty, let's go up to Nicole. But anyway, I've never fully paid attention to Miss Trader Pants because I've always been a little bit too spooked. You know, there's a dead body, there's always those creepy sounds while I was sitting there listening to her. I never fully paid attention. I always assumed she was a unitologist and she always just, you know, thank God we still got it. Woo! I thought this was going to be a waste. But she says we managed even without help from the USG Valor. Or was it USG? Well, anyway, the Valiant or the Valor, whichever one it was. I had it written down here, I've lost it now. Valiant. Yes, I think it was Valiant. Oh god. Anyway, she says we managed even without help of them, which means they really were coming to help. They were patrolling this area. They knew to contain it, but maybe once they arrived, they had more specific orders that we didn't find that were to help retrieve it? I mean, I think they didn't mention retrieving it, not just containing it. They did sort of mention containing as in purging everybody here. Possibly. It was all wishy-washy. Wow, we have a full inventory if we've ever had one. Should have gotten the other ammo. Actually, I can probably reload this. There we go. And open this door up. Okay, that's not ideal. Thank you. Let's just get things under control. Gosh darn it. Listen, Beastie from Nightmare Zone 5, I need you to stop with this. Alright. Oh, you still got one left. Dagnabbit. What? That was clearly a hit. There we go. Alright. Anyway, she's talking about her section and the USG. The Valiant or Valor. I think she said Valor. And that leads me to believe that, she was actually government the whole time. She was government trying to sort this out. And that, yeah, that makes me think, well, why the hell didn't she just take us with her? Why the hell? I jumped forward there. Why the hell didn't she just say, hey, come on, Isaac, this place is dead. The ship can drop down into the planet sphere. There's nothing to fear. What's it matter? This stuff is just going to die once it's away from the marker signal anyway. Because that actually was what would happen. Then again, maybe the marker signal would somehow still reach all the way out to here. I can't read what that says on the window. Either way. Howdy, lass. Hey, Nicole.
Is that really you?
Yep. Is it really you?
I never thought we'd be together again. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. I never wanted to hurt you. You need to get it back now, Isaac. You can pilot the shuttle remotely from here.
Look at her neck.
Make us whole again. Make us whole again.
Yeah. Make us whole and all that fun stuff. Alrighty. Well, let's remote control the ship back here. Alrighty, those screens are having a great time. Yeah. I love this control room, by the way. Like, I guess she was standing at that window over there, but now, look at this window. It's like one big piece of awesome glass. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway. Bing, 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 bing. I love the diagram here, too. Like, hey, tracking,
Isaac, what the
signaling.
hell are you doing? You're making a big mistake. This is not over.
Escape pod away, crew shuttle USG-09. Repeat. Shuttle has ejected escape pod.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. None of us can. Here it comes. I'll reprogram the shuttle so we can fly down to the colony. We're so close, Isaac. Now go. Get on the shuttle. I'll meet you there.
Now, of course, this is where I might go, well, let's just give it back to the government. The government made it anyway, because she does tell you that there. It's finally the one, you know, she's the first one that tells you they made it their own, which is her way of saying they made the one here, they understood it and rebuilt one. Let's just reload. Can we reload so we can have some room for ammo here? Any of these? Can we reload any of these so we can have some room for ammo? Gosh darn it. I'd like that ammo pretty badly. There's always ping. Let's go ahead and... we don't even have that. Gosh darn it, I picked it up again. Got it. Let's get out of here. Just noticed some goop there. Do I remember? Oh, right. There was a bunch of goop right there. I got confused about which room I was in. I love these rooms. They're so dang cool. Let's switch back up to this. We'll save it for now. But I think we're going to be selling some of the ammo for it, since we have a massive surplus. But for the time being, let's use this little guy here. Might even buy some ammo. And I'm going around here because we left that. Yep, that right there. Gosh darn it. Give me. Thank you. Let's get ourselves onto the ship and get ourselves away and down to the planet. And Nicole should just magically teleport up to us. I mean, it's no surprise that surprise that Nicole can teleport onto the ship when not good. Just sit! You are not my friend. Stop squiggling, stop jumping. No. No, 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 no. Not good. We are definitely playing Dead Space 2 with a gosh darn mouse. We'll find a store later. But yeah, the Missy Shooty Pants managed to get on board. Can I fall off this? No. That would have been pretty haphazard. Managed to get on board this ship somehow and shoot poor Dr. Kine in the back. Or through the chest, I guess. Maybe he actually let her on, like she showed up somewhere when he was in another area or something. I don't know. Anyway, Nicole, hop on in your seat there, lass. Let's get out of here.
You're doing the right thing, Isaac. We're together now. The way it always should have been. I knew you'd come back for me. Nothing can stop us now.
Woo! Alternate solutions completed. Or completed, which is always fun to say. Yes, indeed, let's save our progress. And... save it right there. Yep. And I don't think it's any secret anymore what the saves... Wow, that was... or rather, sudden loading. Anyway, I don't think it's any secret anymore what the saves spell out. It spells Nicole is dead.
Use one of the loaders to get the marker off the shuttle.
But there she is, teleporting around just like the last woman. So, is she really dead, or is it a red herring? Also, give me this. By the way, I love the gosh darn colony. It sort of just loaded us in here unceremoniously. No animation of us going down to the planet, just, oh, black screen, loading screen. Save. Okay, and suddenly you're here. Not even like the tram animations or other little 2D ship animations. Unless they were there and I totally spaced it. But look at this. How awesome. This is... Now, this is mining, eh? This is space mining. That big, huge chunk yoinked right out of the earth. The sounds. I love it. The idea that this colony is built all around the thing to help facilitate the movement of this huge chunk into the stars, where it'll be ripped apart and salvaged more easily for its ores. I love it so much. It drives me mad. How much I like it. And I love the architecture here too on these buildings. Like, I love this gentle curvature upwards. Well, I can say curvature, it's an angle, it's a straight angle up with the angles there, and on the windows, and oh, they're all slanted inwards a little bit, and the metal bars across there gently bunking down and then bunking back up. So well done. I love this game. I have a headache because I love it so much. My blood started flowing a lot there. I was just so excited. Okay, anyway, let's, she said they use a loader to unload it. I'm assuming she doesn't mean this, but rather, the buttons inside that spoopy control room we were just looking in. Look at those lights, and look at the fact that the mountain's right up there and it's carved down to where we are. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. There's so much, like, almost history in everything. So cool. So damn cool. And look at that, it's almost like a different type of rock, and... Oh, man. What the heck is that scribbliness? I guess that's just their way of saying these were the edges where it was cut, maybe. Or it's graphical glitch, who knows? Anyway, let's go ahead and keep on going. Interesting your writing there. Nicole, you fine lass. Evie. Oh, probably just wants me to move this over there, huh? Use the loader as in the thing she's standing right next to. Let's really quickly go ahead and... And I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go back inside that little building behind us anyway, so we'll just grab that in a second. For now, we'll go ahead and move this. Man, it really wants us to use that other gun. Ow. Doesn't it? Seems like it's always giving us ammo for it. And you might argue, why do they have a loader with, like, hands that are perfectly built to move the marker? Well, I don't know, maybe because they found it, and it's a divine object to them. So they would take time and care to make sure they move it correctly. Anyway, let's press this button. And it just comes out of the bottom because the big arms under the ship unloaded it, took off its movement clamps, and brought it back up here. The exact opposite of when they fully actually did load it originally. Look at that. Look at that, how it perfectly grabs it. It's so dang cool. Oh, I love it so much. Hey, lovely. Now I have to go inside, right? Oh, now I have to do the power cell, which I think is inside. Into the future! Powering humanity. Concordance Extraction Corporation. The COC. Oh dear, looks like some people got themselves some unitology.
Isaac, the marker needs to be returned to the pedestal chamber.
Yep.
Use the loader to bring it there and place it on the pedestal. Replace the tape and make us whole again.
Place it and make them whole. I could have sworn you could break that window, but I guess not. I know I'm wasting ammo and I could just squish it, but it's quicker just to do that than walk. I think this should just open, right? Oh, there's two of them! Funny thing with those beasties is they don't really have any limbs. You just sort of unload into them. I think you might be able to bump a few little pieces off, but that's about it. Oh, hello, Power Core. How you doing? I love the fact it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to come in here to get this stuff. We'll grab it in a minute. Got some other things to do and some things to sell. I'll be with you. Travel service twice weekly. It's pretty interesting, ain't it? Let's go ahead and do some sales and whatnot in here. Shall we sell ping? You bet your arse we're not gonna. We're gonna store it. Because you always store ping. You never sell ping, you monster. Let's get rid of a stasis pack. Plasma energy, we got a fair bit. And look at all this contact energy, which I'm nowhere near accurate enough with the controller to use too much of, so we're gonna sell a lot of that. Awful lot of that. And pulse rounds, goody goody. I think we're alright on that. Let's switch back to shop. Yep. We definitely have the max suit already in inventory. I wish you would have told me that back when I didn't have the money, just to remind me. Anyway, is there anything else we want to do here? I don't think so. Maybe a power node, since we have over 100,000 credits. And what else? I think that'll about do it. Maybe some ammo, but we'll get to another store eventually. And we'll deal with it then. Alrighty. Hey, more ammo for that thing I barely ever use. Hey, more ammo for gun actually. Oh, alright, we picked it up a second ago. Right. So cheer up, my lads. Oh, so cheer up, my lads. Oh boy, oh boy.
This is Sergeant Newman, PSEC. We've lost all the shuttles. One of them just took off and came straight back down and crashed into the bay. Took a couple of hundred people and all the remaining shuttles with it. If anyone can hear this, do not land. Do not land.
Yeah, anyway, if you've watched that Dead Space animated comic, it's like a 2D comic that somebody... It's not like proper animation, but they've animated little parts of it here and there, and it's awesome. It's on YouTube. You should definitely watch it, because that directly ties into it, that thing we saw right there, which was so cool when you're playing through this game for the first time and you hear that. It's like, oh my god, I know this part. Oh, I love it. This game, man, this game, I like so much. That's a heck of an impale. I mean, I guess they were killed first, probably, but Jesus. Sorry, I find it very funny to say Jesus when staring at something like that. Not to say they're crucified, but more to say, yeah, that's quite a dark and terrific thing. I'm not sure Jesus would approve of such actions to people, sir. Alright, let's get this thing out there. Oh my goodness, I am Batman beyond Batman, aren't I? Buy all those cores and then like, we'll find all these machines later. Sitting right next to one. Alright, let's go ahead. We might as well, since we've got a billion of them. Coolio, max HP, and since I'm using this a bit, there we go. I don't think we get another suit. This is pretty much the end of the game. So if we find another sales machine and whatnot, we might just go ahead and buy it all up. Big old beastie. By the way, we got a log way earlier in sort of the captain's quarters where he was talking about... Oh, this isn't the big beastie. This is... Well, it might be the big beastie. It's either the big beastie or it's Slender Man again. Where the captain was talking about they had something going on. And he was partially talking about stuff that was growing all over the place, but he was also partially talking about... It's pretty cool how they just turn into legs. That turns into one of the crawly things. Like, that's so cool. So dang cool. I love that. But I think he was also talking about the people going kind of crazy down here, because people did go crazy. As I believe I mentioned before, there were like, I don't know, a bunch of, like a huge amount of suicides down on this place before they even went ahead and cracked the planet. Things were bad. I love this. It's almost like going into a little airlock here. I also like the fact that this planetoid has a breathable atmosphere. Cycling. 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 I think this is a pretty straight-on shot right here during this part. It's so funny to me, this design right here, because it has like this eye-like thing, this convergence event at the bottom. It always happens at the top. The bottoms merge together. Maybe it's saying the others convergence events, eternity is watching from the base, looking upwards. Oh, free stasis, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and just reach in here and grab it. That's why I didn't push it through first, because I figured we could do this. Bink! Oh no, we hit the thing! And I can't just lift that, so we're gonna have to press buttons to flip those up. Oh, this is the room. Yeah, these are windows. Cool. It's funny, that one poster back there mentioned a chapel. Oh god, I forgot. I didn't forget they come at us, but I forgot they can crawl up from down below. And they blew all the vents, right. So they try to spook you. Yep, and I missed so many times there. Listen, can we just get a do-over here real quick? That is one fast bastard. You don't need that leg though, sir. Or that arm. Or that noggin. Little babby alien, kindly stick your tendrils from hell out. I really don't like calling them aliens. You know, I know I've been saying alien, this, that, and the other thing for like the last 3 videos. But necromorph. Little babby necromorph. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I stop? Oh, scheiße, it's gone bad! Can I just point out how much I love the fact that it gives like the A prompt there, and if you look really closely, it has like... I know I pointed this out previously, but I still love it. The fact that it's got like little, I don't want to call it Necronomicon letters, but Unitologist script scattered about. Oh my god, I thought it was ghosts. All those glowing bits. I was like, there's not ghosts in this game. Why are there? Well, there kind of is, but it's not supposed to be proper ghosts floating around and glowing blue and, ooh, I'm a spooky ghost. Dang it, there's another sound. No! It was the babby I heard. Listen, we can spam stasis all we want. We got stasis recharge stations everywhere. Okay? So you guys can just do whatever you please. Don't matter to me. Oh my god, it matters to me! I missed. I was trying to do a shot as I swung the camera around, like, swish and shoot. God, how many are there? I seem to remember once when I did this, I thought I had to move the thing while fighting the enemies. And got myself in a spot of bother while doing so. But I don't think that's the what this is. He's gonna jump on me if I just get close. No! Get away! Gosh darn it! Look at her! I have stasis. Why don't I just use it, huh? Lift the gosh darn quarantine already. Do I have to press a button to lift it? No? Guess not. It's loot. It's a good thing they don't have realistic amounts of blood everywhere, eh? This place would be an absolute nightmare. He says, while mounds of death surround him. Now, part of the reason it gives you stasis, I think, is so you can stasis these once you raise them up. But of course I just dragged it through there, look at me split. Let's see if this spooks us. No, I seem to remember this is where I was standing originally the first time I ever played this when things started going... Look at it, it's such an odd shape. From this angle it's actually not as beautiful. It's still mesmerizing though, like what is it? What am I looking at? The other angle, on the other hand, is just mind-bogglingly gorgeous. There it is. There's the angle. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Maybe this is what I was remembering. Demon? Baby? Zombies? Not zombies. Never call them zombies. Necromorphs? There needs to be a shorter name. I can't think of one right now. I guess zombies is apt. They're undead creatures, but still, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't give the proper dues for what they are. They're not just zombies. They're not just, oh, they're the dead people rising again. They're necrotic changing creatures that can change into any sort of diabolical form given proper time, including a giant sphere of pure consciousness. Locking in place, so you don't screw up. And actually, now that I think about it, destroying the marker, you know, if she took the marker away, might not have actually shut off all of the necromorphs, because not enough power. I need a power node. Oh no! Stupid sage, you forgot your own rule of thumb is always keep one with you. Okay, how do we lift this lockdown? It just says to get through there. Maybe once we get this thing over here, it'll just lift, eh? Oh! Missed it. No, no, no. No. Ha! Don't go back in the vent. Don't go back in the vent. If it goes back in the vent, you can drop out right in front of me. Oh, alright. Well, now all the marker scribblings on the wall just sort of look like graffiti with the lights on. That was intense. It was far more intense than I had anticipated. All the other ones were probably spooky and all that, but last little group, far more intense than I expected. That just leads us back to where we came. We don't have a node for that door. The door on the left here can't be opened. Same with the door over there that can't be opened. Boop. So we'll just grab ourselves a little bit more zappy zaps and keep on moving since we're done here. If we get a node, we can always hit that thing on our way back, eh? I think it'll still work. Anyway, once again, cycling it. I love that because it's like you went into the main body of the colony right there. Like, oh, I'm actually in the colony proper in a way. And then you come back out here. It's like, what? I mean, I guess in a way, this would have been their interior inspection area. Does it build something there? Does that stay a gap? I think it just stays a gap. Oh, shiza. I forgot about that. Alright, let's try to use this gun since we have all that ammo for it. Did that even kill it? Yeah, that killed it. Can I please have some greater success here? I'd much thank you. Appreciate it. In there! Did I get it? I think I got it. Oh! Ah! Suck it! How you hit a wall? Oh, it does have one tendril left. Is that it right there? Can't really see it. I guess we're gonna go have to go out there and fight it. Nasty beastie. Ugh, it's one nasty thing in it. Damn it. Okay, let's boogie. No point in standing here forever.
Isaac, you're almost there. You'll have to restore power to the bridges to move the marker through this area. Look for a control station at the end of the maintenance tube.
Now's not the time, Nicole! The door doesn't open behind us, right? There's no door behind us, right? Okay, good. Just making sure. Oh, also, I guess I could go ahead and stasis. So all these arms will stay out here longer so I can get better shots at them if I don't miss like that. I do like the fact that once, like, all these little spindly, I'm missing terribly, but all these little spindly things out here shooting at me, now that they're all out here, they're sort of like my own little crop, because they look like a bunch of little, like you just go walking about harvesting them. I think one of them did just pop, which does make me think that they do expire after a time. How did I miss that? Bloody hell. Did I get one? Let myself just get picked away here slowly. Ooh! Walked into it all. Walked into every single one of those. Come on, stick your tendrils out. 100. Okay, listen. I fucking hate that gun. We'll save it for like a boss battle or something, but right now, it's gotta go. That gun is not working for me. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be responding to really many comments left on these videos, these last few Dead Space videos. Scheiße. Because... Are they all going to go out now? Like I said, I'm planning to be recording a great deal of this all at once. Let's go ahead. Right, so we have to restore some stuff. Let's grab our bunch of loot, restock on this. There's no point in shooting your head off, because you'll still swipe at me if I get near you. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves some goodies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Pull up a little bit more. Coolio. And what else am I looking for? I think that's it. Let's check over here just to make sure there's nothing we're missing on the other side of the store. Coolio. I thought there just might have been some loot just sitting there ready for the grabbing. Let's go ahead and grab up some of these bodies right here. Okay, you've had a bad day, sir. That's beyond a bad hair day. That is honestly, I think that's probably what you would call a bad year. Because if that happens to you anytime during the year, you're not going to be happy about the results. That's far worse than just being unhappy with the barber. I wish I could have, like, smashed the body there. Anyway, I'm just being a little bit thorough here because, you know what, being thorough is nice. As I've said a million times now, if they ever make another Dead Space game, I would love it if it had a lot of going back to the same levels, and the amount of corpses you made sure you cleared up properly would affect how many baddies you would get. Alrighty, guys and gals, are you ready for this? Let's do this. What? Oh no, my memory's not playing right. Slightly longer video than anticipated.
Entering zero gravity.
Entering zero gravity. I expect... Look at this goop on the wall. Like, something got pulled through here. It didn't go well. Now, I remember playing through this part, and it's probably going to happen again here, where I just panicked. Like, hardcore... Full-on panicked! Like, you guys have seen me panicked. I mean, I panicked. I mean, I turned into a little girl, age of 3... Not like, oh, it's like no teen girl. No, age of 3, little girl, pink ponytails, just squealing in fear. Nightmare powder. Nightmare powder. That's right. Not nightmare power. Powder. So terrified, nightmares turned into powder and came draining out of your eyes. Oh, I don't remember this room. I remember the lead up to it, I just don't remember it. Oh, there we go. That makes more memory sense. Bink. Power activated. Giant fans activated. Right. Don't be in here with me. I would have really appreciated you not being in here with me. They're in here with me. Can't even aim. I rushed past all the enemies hoping the fans would chop them up. The fans are apparently pulling this way and ventilating the whole system, the whole station, the whole colony. And apparently it's not pulling things too quick. Or is the air going the other way? I can't tell because all this stuff floated down here. It is odd that they have a zero-G area on a planet, isn't it? I mean, surely it takes a lot of power to create a zero-gravity area. It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. So cheer up, my lads. Cheer up, my lads. Give me the goodies. Oh my god, there's a head. How does that not break it? Alright. And let's do that. Oh, is it go? Okay. And this is, I believe, where I panicked fully, because I wasn't able to get my head around which direction I was going in. That was the wrong button. That was not the stasis button. That was the stasis button. That was... Okay, bye. There we go. So either hit me from behind or come down the tunnel and get chopped up. Either way, just do it now. Thank you. It made it through. Gosh, wait, did it make it? It made it through. I don't know where it is now, but it made... Frack you! How difficult? Are you feeling sick from all that camera movement? Because, man, it's a bit disconcerting, eh? Sugar, when you're able to walk on all the walls. Okay. I don't think the other one made it since I heard it. Let's get out of here. I think one more vent? No, we're good. We're golden. Alright. I can't... Okay, there's the stairs above us. Cheer up, my lads. Alrighty, ready? There he is. See, I expected him when I first opened that door. That's why I opened the door and then backed away like that. Because I thought he was right there. Ah, I made it! I threaded the needle for once! I did it, Dad! Yeah, make your spooky sounds. I'm looking for flying bat people. Cool. We can't go back right now, I don't think. Pretty sure. I don't think the game lets you just go back willy-nilly. That would be a sort of interesting thing if the next Dead Space game actually let you just have free roam over like a big colony while an outbreak was happening. You had to basically choose, you know, try to figure out ways to save people, engineer machines to redivert power flows and stuff like that. Bit away from the main game, so I doubt they'd do that, but that would be a better engineering than Isaac can make his own guns. Magically. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Where's that save station? We're gonna end this right here. Not the whole thing, but the episode. We're gonna end this right here. That's the end of Dead Space. There won't be another episode for me. Ah, no, that's a lie. Alrighty. See you guys next time. Ta-ta.